Welcome to World Have Your Say.
Hello, I'm Nuala McGovern. Welcome indeed to World Have Your Say at the Civicus World Assembly in Montreal at the Palais de Congrès. Two subjects that we want to discuss with you today. Religious tolerance and living in a violent city. You've probably seen footage of the protests happening in New York City over the planned mosque and Islamic Cultural Centre, which is going to happen near Ground Zero, 2 blocks to be exact. And our question today is there such a thing as too much religious tolerance?
And I was part of a discussion earlier about the mosque near Ground Zero, and I think really it was really interesting to me that people would even protest it. And that really shocked me because it seemed to show me the extent to which there is a significant minority of people in the US that directly connect Islam in any form to extremism and to the terrorist attacks themselves. And that connection makes no sense to me because they're so different things. And I think perhaps what this opportunity is an opportunity for America to directly confront its own issues with accepting Islam as part of its community and part of its society in the fullness that it should be.
There is an ability to distinguish between the two. I think at this point, like Janet said, it is an opportunity for Americans to face or learn about the religion itself. I believe there's not too much freedom in religion. As far as I think there shouldn't be any religion whatsoever, but now that it is there, it should be confronted, it should be faced, and it should be embraced.
What I believe that way nowadays that Islam is used as a token of terrorism and everything, and whatever is happening, Muslims should be blamed.
So I come from Zambia. I'm a Christian, and I believe that we all have to live in a world where we tolerate each other and respect each other's religions.
One place of worship that represents one faith would be wrong, in my opinion. However, from what I understand, this is private property 2 blocks away, so if there can be a commercial interest or any other religious interest, I don't see where the big debate is.
They are still making that link between Islam and terrorism and fundamentalism. And that's the challenge. It's the education and cultural change that's before us.
Musa in Kenya on Facebook says, "It's America, the land of the free. If it doesn't augur well with all, then they should build a church, synagogue, and a temple all in the same place." But Odango in Uganda says, "This isn't about freedom, but Muslims wanting to put up a sign of victory where gallons of innocent blood was shed."
This particular, we should not disconnect from the context. I mean, there is a certain attachment to this very territory, to this very particular place, and this terror attack was made by Muslim extremists. I don't say that all Muslims are extremists, but this particular terror attack was done, and the building mosque there, I don't think is a good idea.
In America, having never been offended by my non-Muslim fellow country people, is what a great symbol would it be that a country is so tolerant and accepting of and forgiving to put a symbol of what they believed at first to be the perpetrator of that kind of violence in that place, and with the hope that the reason they're putting it there is to build a mutual understanding that it is not the Muslims who are doing the terrorizing, it's the people who are doing the terrorizing.
I think that the world generally is going along a line that is being very discriminatory against Islam.
This discussion to me has nothing to do with America. It has to do with the whole wide world. It has to do with humanity. When you talk about religion, you obviously are talking about violence. You're talking about people that are saying, I'm right, everyone else is wrong, and God is with me. Not only I'm right, but God is with me. If you have a person in front of me saying the same thing, we're about to fight. We will fight because he's right and God is with him. We will fight.
Just in the United States, I wanted to know that the greatest threat to government, to any institutions in the United States, comes from within, from Christians, from Jewish, from whatever they are, from the Animal Liberation Front, from the KKK, whatever it be. The greatest threat is not from Islam, not from Christianity, not from Judaism, not from any religion. But
no, I don't think we have enough religious freedom, and I think what we need not only is religious freedom, but reciprocity. I think that the world of Islam needs needs to understand that since the terrorists who brought down the two buildings were all doing it in the name of Islam, that it is the responsibility of the 98% of Islam who are anti-terrorists and who are moderate to make a step forward and show tolerance in their land. Right now, you are not allowed to build a church in Saudi Arabia. I think that the simultaneous opening of a multi-religious center in Saudi Arabia and a mosque at Ground Zero would be a wonderful step towards healing the world.
Happened in Vietnam and many other countries. The poverty, the extraction in Angola and Mozambique. And we are not saying every American we meet on the street is a terrorist that killed people in Angola or in Mozambique or in Vietnam. And so it is so important that the democracy that America preaches is upheld.
And all religions have the right to establish whatever they want to do. So building a mosque in a particular place, to me, bringing all these media speculations is because of politicians are behind this.
We have been broadcasting on Friday and Monday in Montreal from the Civicus World Assembly. I want to thank all our listeners who are here in the room.